Hey guys, Andrew here with another video. This is my 5th episode in my series called Being Bigger Than Size, and I just had like a really good realization that I wanted to share with you guys tonight. And what that is just I guess a fundamental thing that gives us all purpose without actually having any individual thing that we necessarily have to do. Alright, and what that is that anything we put all of our time into it's going to grow. It's literally like, this is just a weird kind of analogy for it, but it's literally like we're the sun to the flower. Whatever we focus our ray of sun, whatever we focus our light on, is then going to grow and bloom and become a beautiful work of art or whatever. And some people may be like, well, I don't really understand how I could be so powerful, I guess, that I can actually just by spending time with something help it grow, right? It's just like, I can't just look at a freaking video game and expect to get better at it. I can't just it seems like there's an extra step in there, something you have to do, right? And there is. I'm not going to lie to you and say that there isn't, but it's going to be different for a lot of situations. But that doesn't mean that it isn't already second nature. It's already something that we do. And so in any relationship's sake, the main key ingredient is just going to be love. It's just seriously, like, if you're in a relationship with a girlfriend, if you have kids, the more time you spend with them and the more time you show them that you care for them and that you actually genuinely love them, the more you sacrifice for them, the more they're going to grow, the more they're going to bloom. I mean, they may not turn, as far as kids go, they may not turn out to be the people you want them to be. As far as even a wife or a girlfriend goes, they may not be the perfect person for you, but the more time you dedicate to that person, the more attached to them you are going to become. And the more attached you become to them, simultaneously you're going to fall in love with parts of them, because they're going to be beautiful, they're going to grow, they're going to, it's like when you meet this chick, alright, or when you have this kid, in both situations, they don't just come perfect. Never ever will you go into a relationship where the person is already perfect, alright? But at the same time, the more time you spend with them, the more of your qualities they're going to adapt, the more of their qualities you're going to adapt. You're going to become kind of like a reflection of each other, and at the same time, you're going to learn off of that reflection. You're going to be like, I think that looks good. I think that looks bad. And then they're going to be like, hey, I think that looks good, and I think that looks bad. And so just so long as you're able to, have decent conversations and grow together, then you're both going to bloom. You're both going to grow together, alright? And so that's as far as relationships go, and everything in life is a relationship, so you can take that really deep if you want to, just like for an example, just with any video game, and I just been using video games as a topic a lot lately, but with any video game, the relationship that you have with that video game is going to be the amount of time that you put into it. And so if you're only half-assing the time you put into the game, you're never going to be the best in the world, You have to dedicate all of your time to it. And I mean, maybe you don't have to give all of your time, but you have to really care about it. Instead of playing the game, maybe you have to research things about the game, to learn about the game and figure things out about it, But the more time, the more care, and the more effort you put into any relationship, whatever it may be, the more it's going to grow, the more you're going to learn from it. And yeah, so that's just, it's like, who the hell needs a purpose when you got that? Who needs to change the world when every single step you take and every single breath you take, if done properly is going to help you grow as an individual and help everyone around you grow as an individual as well. And whatever you put your time into, you're going to get better at, you know. I don't know about you, but that sounds like a freaking awesome life to me. And just so long as you can realize that, I don't see why you would need anything else. Just put your time into something that you love, something that you want to share with the world, and into people who you enjoy having as company, because they help you grow, and in turn you're going to help them grow, right? So yeah, that's the main point of this video. It's actually going to be one of the only short ones I've ever had, because I actually just thought of it. But the last thing I want to add before I end it off is just as far as art goes, you know, because I've said before that I'm a rapper, that I make music, and so me personally, alright, growing up watching movies and seeing or listening to music and just like all these things, I'm able to kind of look at them from the point of view of the person who makes them, and they, you know, they care. They really, really want to tell a good story in these movies. They really, really, really want to get a point across. Or in a song, you know, they really genuinely have these feelings for this person that they're talking about in this love song. Or they really genuinely, you know, are out here in the world every day trying to make a difference for their hood, for their homies. You know, they're constantly dedicated their life to these things, and because they've put so much time into it, every single word that they even utter out of their mouths, every single movie that they create carries that essence of drive, of that passion, of that, you know, just beautiful ray of sunlight, you know. Like, I know it sounds kind of corny and poetic, but it's just like, when I listen to these people, you know, my favorite rappers, my favorite musicians, my favorite movie producers, my favorite TV shows, and so on and so forth, my favorite games, all of these things, they left a kind of an imprint in me. They taught me something. Every single one of them had a message for me that dramatically changed my life. And I don't know if anybody else is like that, if they actually, like, you know, take the time to look at things from the point of view of the author and then try and apply that shit to their life so that they can, you know, eventually become a better person. But that's what I did. You know, I wanted to eventually be one of those people who are able to make a difference in other people's lives and change people's lives. And so I just realized that, you know, along the way, I just realized that people who genuinely care about something and put their time into something, their love and their effort, are going to accidentally, in the process of doing what they enjoy, they're going to dramatically change the lives of future generations of people. So, you know, it's like, the main things people want in this life is money, legacy, and, you know, a family, a wife. And money is something that comes automatically just so long as you focus your time on something that you love, because it's going to, again, grow, bloom, and turn into something beautiful that everybody wants to have a part of. So that's going to make you money, no matter what it may be. Even if it's a video game, you know, no matter what it is, if you become so freaking good at it, if you dedicate all of your time, if you really care about this thing, you can make money off of it. You know, there's the stupidest YouTube videos that people just put so much time into that they ended up going viral and making, you know, it's just like how the world works, alright? You're gonna make money off of things that you care. As far as love, give it back, you know? You only get what you give. If you actually show love out to people, they're going to give it back to you. And so, you know, you can find that perfect woman. You can find that perfect family. But it's going to take effort. It's going to take work on your part. And you need to be aware that it's not going to just all be super easy and come for free. Because, again, nobody you meet is going to be perfect right off the bat. You're going to grow together and become better together. So both of those things, you know, they come by using this thing I'm talking about here, by just the power that you have. You can accomplish both of these things. It's not any difficult task. And shoot, the third one was I hate how my mind just blanks. I'm just thinking about putting in the description for you again, but I'm just gonna think real quick for a second because I think I can remember it. It's just there's family. You know, people want family, they want money, and they want success. I think it might have been. They want to have a purpose. You know, they want to, a legacy. They want to make a change. They want to make a difference in the world. And so, as I was saying, that just comes naturally. It's not something that you have to think about. That's always been my problem, because these people changed my life so much. I wanted to be like these people. I wanted to find ways to change other people's lives. But it's not about changing people that's going to change people's lives. It's about doing what you enjoy and putting your time and effort into something that you love. And you know, just by doing that, people are going to realize, wow, you know, this world does have something to offer. There is something that I can go and do. You know, it's not all just a waste of time. This is worth it. It is all, you know, good at the end of the day. This isn't a living hell that we're in. It's actually freaking awesome, and I just need to take advantage of it, you know? And so all of the three things that people want for the most part in life are things that we're able to get, we're able to achieve, and it isn't difficult to do. It's really easy. Well, not it is difficult. It's not really easy to do, but at the same time, it's like working at a job. You know, if you can find a way to enjoy it, then you're gonna make your freaking money, and it's not ever gonna be a problem for you. And so, you know, it's just a balance thing. Everything in good limits, everything in harmony. You know, you want to make sure you're getting your sleep if you have a job, so that when you wake up, then you go to work and it's not going to be completely terrible to work. That way you can be happy, you can come home, you can enjoy time with your family. You know, it's like you have to figure it out for yourself how you're going to do these things. But even if it takes 45 years and you're at least putting that as much time as you have in each day towards whatever it is that you want to see grow, whether it be a relationship, an art practice, whatever it might be, you know, just do that. And it's eventually going to bloom. It's eventually going to become something awesome. And it may even, you know, change your life from 0 to 100. And not to mention, it's going to change other people's lives in the future. So yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. I hope you get something. I hope it's as powerful for you as it was for me. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a great night, great morning, great evening, whichever it may be. And I'll see you next time. Later.